You don't belong out here. You belong in there, not out here. In there, not out here. Hey, what do we say, Crack Tube? Well, it is Thursday, the 9th. Got home today after doing payroll at my job to my yearling bull Patriot wandering around outside the farm, and the tenant in this house here, who Lucas doesn't know who they are, wandering up behind him on the phone. Who was he calling? We don't know. But I digress. So I kind of had to walk out here and check fence. It's actually starting to rain now. I just want to show you what I'm dealing with. As you can see here, this right here was actually down. It's starting to rain, so I'm not going to make this long. I got to get my ass inside. And you can see where they were kind of milling about, and I think that little bastard went right over top of that line right there. So I have the fence secured again. The electric works. I'm just out here with my handy dandy fence tester, which I'll show you how that works in a second once I get out of the mud a little bit. Good luck. Yeah, last year this time, it was bone dry. You could drive in here wherever you wanted to go. And now it's just freaking mud. No matter where the hell you walk, because it does nothing but rain. I guess it could be snowing. So anyway, fence tester. How's this thing work? Yeah, so what you got is let me flip this around here. This is the tester right here. It shows you how many volts going through it. They flash when you have juice going to it. That's your ground. So I'm going to show you real quick. Not on my spot. Take the ground, put it in the ground. You take your fence tester, hook it right in the fence. Now, well, you can see it. There we go. Yeah, they're all flashing. Means we got juice running to that, and we got juice running to there. So I have, hold on a second, I'm trying to get myself unstuck. We do have juice running to the fence now. I actually put Patriot back in with the yearling heifers. I was going to wait until next month before I reintroduced them to start breeding them. They're all a year and a half, so they'll be, well, one actually is just a year, but I think she's far enough off that I don't have to really worry too much about her. Like I said, I was going to wait till December to throw him in there with him. But I said, well, he's out. I got him out here. Might as well put him in with them and let him do his thing. I have a shitload of cleaning to do. No tractors really, not the tractors aren't running, but it just doesn't cooperate enough. And of course, nice days like yesterday, I was busy with the post office, getting screwed around there because it's the U.S. government, and it's just tough walking through here. I gotta get this cleaned up. Should really sell this shit here. Put it in a pile, keep turning it, and sell it. Brown gold. Anyway, I try to find the driest spot here to walk. Good luck. Ugh. Jesus. I'm miserable. And of course, it's gotta rain. What makes it even more miserable. Check one more spot here. Beautiful. Popping on all of them. So, I gotta switch my hands. This is awkward. Whew. Bam. Walking through all this mud is like walking through knee-deep snow. Only harder. So, alright, fence is secured. Only one got out. Who knows? Probably reaching for the grass. I couldn't cut the second cutting back there, so And it ain't like they didn't have hay in front of them either, which I don't understand. But then again, these are cows. We're not supposed to understand cows. We're not Temple Grandin. So, anyway, I'm probably going to come back and finish this video up in a bit. I'm going to close everything up, put my tools away, and we'll see you in part 2. Alright, so part 2 is coming a day later. So far, the fence seems like it's holding up. I moved Patreon with the heifers. We all know this. We went on this in the first part of the video. I think what I want to touch on right now is something I've been thinking about for a while. We got 13 tractors. I don't need 13 tractors. Just, you know, overall maintenance and whatnot, not that they get a lot of use, but that's the thing, is they don't get a lot of use. There's a lot of times they're sitting there just kind of sitting, they're not doing nothing. So, like I said, there's probably about maybe 5 tractors we could do without. You know, overall, like I said, I don't need them. Maybe I can get rid of 5 tractors and buy a, you know, at least put a healthy payment towards a new round baler that way, whatever we can get for them. I know one that I'm definitely considering selling is the Ford that's on the, it's on a disc bind. Not that I don't like it, but it's just, you know, it just mows hay. That's all it does. I got other tractors I can use to mow hay. The 2010 here, which is my brother's. So I don't know, I might stay, but I don't know. I don't like the tractor. I just never did. It's not one of Mother Deere's best efforts. I've always said that. And, you know, I mean, it's good for what little bit, you know, I mean, it starts up when it's cold, so that's always kind of nice. I mean, at least you maybe start it up and put it on the generator and, you know, and warm up a diesel tractor to put on a generator. But other than that, I don't really have much use for it. I mean, the hydraulics leave a lot to be desired. The brakes on it are just horrible. It'll get stuck in wet, it gets stuck on dry grass. And there's no 3-point hitch, so I can put counterweight on the back, and it's a bit of a problem. I'm letting him make the call. The 3010 that I put the loader on, it's not as good as my 3010 diesel. The hydraulics also leave a lot to be desired. It's only got 1700 psi, where I think the 3020s are over 2000 psi. So the 3020s will, you know, I think do a little bit better. So I'm thinking about pulling the loader off of that, putting on my other 3020 and selling that. Really, you know, our 1H, which my boss has expressed interest in, the older one. Well, the one that's not restored, I'll keep the one that's restored. But my boss has expressed interest in buying it, so yeah, maybe I'll give him a call and tell him to make me an offer on that. I can still use the other H, and I got other tractors I can do the same stuff I did with that. You know, it is what it is. I mean, you know, I have to start thinking about other things right now, when I think downsizing some equipment is probably a smart move. In the grand scheme of things, and still have enough tractors that I can leave stuff hooked up and not have to worry about swapping. One thing I would like in the future is something with a real actual cab, possibly a sound guard. I've seen a few older sound guards, 40 series, that were in really good shape for reasonable prices. That would be nice to have. I still have the 2 Hinniker cabs I got to put on the 4000 and the other 3020 with the loader. I got to swap a loader on that 3020 too. Sometime in the future. I actually put a call into a friend of mine who just put one on his 4010, and asked him, how hard was it to do, and maybe hopefully I can get him over here help me get it on there. That would be pretty freaking cool. Loader also needs to be swapped out on this tractor. You know, once I got to pull the loader off, put the cab on, and put the other 48 loader on it. Really wanted a 148, but we found a 48 and we bought, and that's the one still sitting on the trailer. How long ago was that video? That was back in what, April, June, something like that. That was over beginning of the summer, and guess what? Still sitting on the trailer. So we're still taking bets as to how long it's going to be there. But yeah, I gotta do something with this one. I know the bucket will not work with the 48, but I believe you can buy an adapter kit for adapter plate, and you can buy actually a quick hitch for the front of it. Basically, if you get the two loaders, it's just a pain in the ass to unbolt and hook up and everything else. And I like to do something with this tractor. I really do like this tractor. I know everyone sits there and says a gas tractor ain't got no power, but that one's got some good power to it. So anyway, it's windy as hell. I'm waiting on a hay customer right now. He's going to grab 15 bales off of me, and after that, it's pretty well. I think we're pretty well done selling hay. I got one of my customers did buy pre-buy 5 round bales from me. So I got to take care of her. Update on feeding round bales in the barn and rolling them out the way I'm doing it now. We used to roll, I think I touched on this in the last video, we used to roll it out right in front of the cows. Now I have the room on the barn floor, so I'm rolling it out in the barn floor and pitching it down the hay hole. So far it's working pretty well. It doesn't really take any more time than feeding square bales, and it actually they seem to be utilizing it better. They're not wasting as much, and they're definitely not wasting as much as if I had them outside. So that's you know, so far it's working out fairly well. I'm fairly happy with it. But we're gonna, like I said, probably not one of the best business decisions I've chosen. Freak out. But yeah, they have at least Lucas has a definite interest in it, and I know the other two are. The youngest one, he's a little kind of iffy on it. Logan's kind of he's like, oh yeah, it's here, let's do it. So other than that though, you know, I just got to keep a positive attitude, I guess, and just keep going at this and try to see what I can do. Not many farmers left around here, and we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, I think plastic bricks might be the new big thing, but you know, as far as Legoland going in here, I think it's really going to hurt the county, and I think just the influx of people moving from you know, more urban areas because they want a taste of the country, and the next thing you know, oh, we have a taste of the country, but we need to have all the services we had back home. That's right. But anyway, I'm going to end this video, and this is CrackTube. So at the end of every CrackTube video, you are acquired by CrackTube law. It's in the user agreement. It says there. It's in the fine print. Look it up. Nobody does. Don't worry. I didn't look it up either. So comment, rate, subscribe, click the bell icon so you get instant notification whenever I decide to put up a new video.